Above all else, we are committed
to the care and improvement
to the care and improvement of human life.
My name is Nicole Spainhoward, and I'm a registered nurse in the emergency room. My middle name is Shay, and most people here call me Shay. Two big reasons why I became a nurse are that I love to help people. I've always been very interested in science and medicine, and I love doing something different every single day. So that's a big reason for being in the ER. And then trauma, it's just something that's really exciting. It's continually learning, and I really enjoy learning. I think it's really good to work here at Skyline because we all work together so well, and we really have a deep trust for each other, where I know that if I have a critical patient in room 1 and 1 through 3 is my assignment, I know, even without asking, that somebody else is taking care of my 2 and 3. I think they're good about choosing who works here, somebody that really has a work ethic and understands that this is not an easy job. You have to really want to be here. We had a young lady come in a couple weeks ago now that was a simple post-ictal, just had a seizure by the ambulance. Everything was coming back normal, and then she had another seizure-like episode, and we noticed the heart rhythm was a little bit abnormal, but then the heart rhythm regulated and she was fine. I was actually training a newer nurse, and her and I looked at the monitor, and I noticed several abnormalities. So I sat there and watched it for a minute, and I went to tell the doctor. Everything had checked out, so he wasn't too concerned. So I told the nurse that I was training, we're just gonna wait for a few minutes. I'd feel better if we just watch her. I got an EKG that showed me how abnormal it was. And so I took it to the doctor then, and he was surprised, and we admitted her after that. We took her upstairs around 7. At 8:05, they called a code blue to her room. Her heart had stopped, she went into VTAC. So they shocked her twice, got her back, and then they took her down to the ICU. I went over to the ICU to check on the patient, and she was going in and out of the abnormal heart rhythms again. She was on the brink of coding. I left around 10 o'clock, and the next day when I came, she'd coded, I think they told me maybe 6 times throughout the night. I've checked on her about 6 times since she's been in the hospital. They just recently took the ET tube out, and she's alert and sitting up now. So she's 29 years old, though. That's the most remarkable thing about all this. Just nobody expected anything like that from a 29-year-old young lady. As a nurse, your main job ever is to advocate for your patient. If you have a feeling, if you see something, you're the one that really knows your patient. That, I feel like, was a phenomenal lesson for my orientee to see us walk through that. So if we catch something, you should just really fight for the patient, because ultimately, it's our job to keep them safe.